Hello, everybody. My name is Sarah Plier, and this is the bit I am
Oh my
continuing to
god.
do at the start of every single recording session. This is now 3 times in a row. And
Sarah player.
welcome back to Sarah Plier's wonderful campaign, Memoir Mori. Now, last time, a lot of things happened. Well, not a lot happened, but also so much was said and happened. But before we get into that next time, we gotta have that, gotta hit it. So,
The fucking needle drop gets me every time.
last time on Memoir Mori, you fought a dryad, chased her deeper into the woods, fought her, subdued her, split her knee in half in the process. Lots of fighting was had. You brought her back to her family, who were very grateful to see her alive. So grateful, in fact, you received money in the form of jewels and jewelry that is worth a certain amount of money. A cloak that Otto now is proudly wearing, and well, the two of you who were interested, got some action and jewels. Winky face. And at the end of your encounter with these dryads, you left them with a promise that you would, if you ever found something that might be able to restore their wayward sister to her previous wits, that you would let them know. And they gave you a little token that would let you seek the Morrigan. More specifically, to travel to her graveyard, which the trees started, like, warped around and made this pathway that led to, like, a sort of hole in the wall that glowed. And then when you stepped through that hole in the wall, you were transported to the graveyard, which there were, like, graves as far as the eye could see. And this land felt both massive and like you were walking on a glass ball, like a marble. It's very odd. And you explored the graveyard some, found some interesting things, interesting inscriptions, which is available.
God, don't. Icarus, come back. You can't have that.
Icarus stole some gloves off of one man's grave.
I'm so sorry. He was trying to eat a rubber band. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
Forgiven this time, Icarus.
He's
You
being a little
rapscallion.
attention whore. And because I'm not giving him attention, I'm taking notes. And he was like, "Let me just commit several crimes in the process."
Love that for him. This is not all. Eventually you came to what felt like the most important part of the graveyard, after, like, reading some fun open graves as well. Some of the graves were open, some of the graves were closed. Each of the open graves have little plant tendrils at the bottom of them. You came to, like, this mausoleum / church kind of building that felt like, if there's anywhere the Morrigan is going to be, it's probably in here, because there's been no other mausoleums of any sort around this graveyard. It's just here. You entered inside. Oh, food's ready? Yes. Oh, great. I will make my opening spiel and then I'll get food. And then you spoke to the Morrigan inside of this place, and lots of information was exchanged with the Morrigan. So much. Rather, she told you a lot of things and was very forthcoming with all of that information. Too much information for me to recap because I don't remember everything she told you. But that's okay. Memory is a big part. Now, and when we left off, the four of you entered something of a pact with the Morrigan. That she would offer you guidance and act as sort of a patron, but not in the warlock patron kind of way. More just like how an artist has a patron. And in exchange, she would guide you on a path that also happens to be doing something for her, which is a quest for 7 keys. And as luck would have it, you have one of the keys already. It's just kind of hard to get.
Oh, convenient.
But that's where we left off, and I'm going to play the music, but then immediately go get food. And be right back.
This is all rather exciting. Skavanis, you wanna give us that key?
Sylvanas, you want to give us that key? /threat.
You've already seen that it's a bit immovable at this rate.
Immovable so far. Brings out knife.
Okay, let's not cut the key out of our friend's chest. I mean, I think this qualifies
Yes.
as us having the key, right?
Qualifies enough, anyway.
For the record, Otto didn't seriously. I thought we were just riffing.
Oh.
I'm always riffing.
I know. I know you know. I was just doing a job.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness.
Cat
gracious.
doing more crime.
No, I'm oh my goodness graciousing at the thought of very, very sweet Otto maliciously taking a knife to the chest of our dear friend. And I don't think I like that one.
It wouldn't be great.
It's just like carving a pumpkin, but you know.
No.
No, no, it's not. Don't compare that.
I've always wanted a snake pumpkin.
I didn't think I'd hear that compound word today. But here we are.
Jesus Christ.
Snake pumpkin. That snaky pumpkin.
So, what do these keys do exactly besides collecting them for you?
What does any key do?
Oh, I can answer this one. It opens things.
See? Amako's quite wise to the way of the world.
And I'm beaming.
The Morrigan pats you on the head.
I'm incredibly pleased.
But what do they open, if anything?
Locks.
Fair enough.
Does my chest have a lock in it then?
She like tilts her head and peers at your chest. And not that I can see, darling.
What's it doing in there?
I think.
Oh, you are not going to steal my dice. Oi, wait.
Animal
But it's
troubles.
not just me who has this problem.
Oh yeah. No, everyone's animal is a dick.
Yeah.
Well, to be quite honest, I don't know exactly what it is doing there, besides just sitting, or why it's there. But I think you might have the answer to that better than I do.
How do you mean? Cause he. Well, okay. That's. How would he have the answer if we're still missing our memories? Are you saying, that this is? Ooh, is this? Is this the first memory he's gonna get back? Can you choose that?
Put you in your foot. Oi. No.
I don't know if there's any choosing of what memories you get back. And to be quite honest, it's just a gut instinct thing. I don't know for sure if you know the answer, but if anyone's going to know, it might be you.
Well, if I'm my only initial shot at this, then we are fucked.
Perhaps you'll discover the answer as you go along. It is simply sometimes the way memory works out. But if you...
I nudged.
Oh no, please go on.
I nudge Skivanis, and I make a little like turnkey motion, and I wink.
Don't you get any ideas? As of now, this key is off limits.
I mean, sometimes maybe we have to take it out eventually, you know?
Yes, when it is dislodged, but not when it is stuck like this.
Define dislodged. Can it be forcibly dislodged? How will we know if we don't try?
Ask Otto. As he has already tried to turn it without my permission.
Can I try?
Fine. But if I start cussing at you, then you know you're going too far with it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Can I can I can I roll to get to try to get out the key?
Are you like trying to yank on it?
I'm trying to gently tug it out to see if there's resistance.
Okay. Alright. I'll let you do that. You don't need to roll anything for gently trying to pull it out. You're able to get it like maybe like half an inch, but then there's quite a lot of resistance, and you can hear the sound of metal scraping against metal as the key pushes against the metal that's sort of fused into Sylvanas' chest.
Ooh, buddy. You got that's not the I sort of like am a little quiet about it. Are you aware that you have more than one piece of metal in your chest? I don't want to break the news to you, but it doesn't seem like it's the only one.
At this point, I've just assumed that I acquired shrapnel when I died.
Fair enough.
As long as I can still breathe, which it seems I can, at this rate, I'm just going to live with it.
Well, how are we supposed to get the key out if you know, if
Personally,
there's
I
like
think.
more?
Sorry, you go.
I was just saying if there's more metal in there. Yeah, we're good.
I think we should save that problem for when we have more of the keys and we're actually bringing them back to the Mor again.
Ah, good point. If the key is still in his chest, we don't have to worry about it going anywhere.
And if he dies somehow in the process of retrieving the keys, we can just yank it out.
Oh, dibs.
You're already calling dibs on what to do with my cadaver.
Hey, a man's got to stick up for himself somehow.
What are you sticking up for?
My right to, yank pieces of metal out of your body.
To rip my body in half? Alright.
Not in half. You know what? In half. Yeah, fuck it, in half.
It might as
I would've
well be,
assumed
given
this
how
would
lodged it is in there.
I would have assumed this would be appreciated in Yuan-Ti culture.
If
Jesus
it
Christ.
was, I don't remember.
I turn to the Morgan. Is this normal in Yuan-Ti culture?
Here it comes, chat. Here comes the joke.
To yank things. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, there we go. To yank things out, if it's valuable enough, and I suppose the key is very valuable to certain people. I think they'd be open to the idea, the Yuan-Ti. Provided you were also going to just open up the chest for other ritual use of the organs.
Ooh, like they get a little quieter, and look almost embarrassed, and they're like, in my culture, sometimes we take the organs of like cows and stuff and blow them up like balloons, and then kick them around.
Oh,
It's really fun.
That's funny. That's actually a tradition around here as well. They'll take cow stomachs when there were cows still here, and they'd fill them up with water, and then they'd throw them at each other.
Yeah, exactly. And I raised, without thinking, I raised my hand for a high five.
The Morgan looks up at your high five, and the Morgan goes, what? Oh, right, this. And she sort of like slowly moves her hand into yours. And then like wraps her fingers between your fingers and like closes a fist around your hand. And is this not what I'm supposed to do?
You've got the spirit, and that's what matters.
Well,
I drop my hands. I can't keep my straight face anymore.
She continues holding your hand for a bit as you drop it, and then
Okay.
she finally reads the the like, oh right, okay, and then pulls it away.
Jesus Christ. Sometimes you hold an archface's hand.
Ballsy.
Sometimes you do.
They call that first base.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Amiko, you've got that 8-inch Riz.
Jesus fuck. That's the size of my broken sword, actually.
Christ.
That's not a euphemism.
Oh, real quick, I have discovered what the best, because I keep saying metal fuse to Sylvanas' chest, but I realize that might not be visually clear. I think I have a good like thing I can draw like comparison to. You know how
Ooh.
there's like a method of repairing pottery that has like you take the chips of it and then it's like melted gold. It's kind of like that in Sylvanas' chest, but iron instead of gold. It's just like melted into it, and it's like in the shape of a like knife wound essentially. But then there's like little strings that crack out.
Called kintsugi.
Yeah, kintsugi. Sylvanas has kintsugi chest.
Oh my god, doctor, it's chronic.
Look at.
He's got kintsugi lung.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's my little aside. Sorry.
Thank you.
So, the Morrigan, is our first course of action going to be getting the Sanguine Stone, then?
It is to seek it. You need not necessarily retrieve it.
Lenore kind of looks like a little dumbfounded, like she didn't even consider that a possibility.
You can certainly try if you'd like to, but...
Okay. Yes, we can seek the Sanguine Stone and maybe not take it.
Regardless of whether you choose to take it or not, it does not change the course it will set you on.
How do you mean? I mean, if that's what you're looking for, why not just bring it back to you?
It is not what I am looking for, but it is the seeking of the Sanguine Stone that will put you on the path for what you are looking for.
I don't understand, but I think that that's okay right now.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Then, I suppose I should ask, how do we leave your graveyard once we're ready to go?
Oh, the way you came.
Uh-huh.
It should still be open.
All right.
You just put on the talisman that you put on to get here.
Yeah, Lenore will just put it back on then.
Is there anything else we need while we're here? Any parting advice?
You look hungry. And the Morrigan walks over to a side of this chamber that she's in. She like kind of reaches up to a window where there is a because I'm imagining this is like subterranean, like you took stairs down to get here. And so there's like some of those basement windows that are just like high up, but they're up there, you know. I think Eastroy had that kind of house design. That's what I'm going with. She reaches up to a window that's got like beautiful lattice work over its cage, and she reaches to a bush that is out in front of that window and plucks off several what look like very large blueberries. The summerberry. I believe in your tongue you'd call it blueberry. It'll keep you fed for the day.
Zero hesitation, eats it.
It tastes like a sweet and delicious blueberry, and you feel any kind of hunger that may have been rising within you to be sated.
I am incredibly excited.
Amiko looks so hyped about these blueberries that I'm gonna try one.
Same thing I said to Amako. Your hunger is sated.
Oh.
Get wrecked, haha. I'm kidding.
Do you have any meat available?
Well, I have meat. I wouldn't say that it's available.
Ominous.
I'm confused.
Well, I mean, of course I have my own flesh, and then there's the crows, but I'll not let you eat a crow or myself. Indeed, if you do any violence to any sort of crow you may come across, you may find bad things happen.
Duly noted. All right.
So I just have the berries. I could see if the wine is done making, and you can have it in wine form instead of in berry form. Have the same effect, really.
Just eat the berry.
It's a matter of principle.
I pick up a berry and I go, here comes the birdie.
Sylvanas does not open his mouth for this bullshit.
I get to his lips and I look thoroughly disappointed in him and I eat it.
I shall content myself with the wine. Thank you very much.
You're a sad, sad man, Sylvanas.
But excuse me.
The Morrigan walks past all four of you, and as she walks past, like the huge crow wings on her back sort of like flutter a little bit as she's moving, and you can swear that you feel something brush past your leg, but you're not sure what. There's just like a feeling of something moving by it. But then the Morrigan goes over to sort of a side chamber in the hallway that led you into this room that she's in. And this room is lined with casks, from what you can see. And she puts her ear up against one of the casks, sort of taps it. All right, yes, this one's ready. She takes a bottle from somewhere. Not sure where she got the bottle from, to be honest with you. And cracks open the cask and fills up the bottle. It's like she's got some kind of device that she's stuck into it that lets her just pour wine straight from the cask. And then brings the bottle over to you, Sylvanas. And she goes, now I'm not sure whether this was the blueberry or the cranberry or the strawberry. It doesn't fruit in the winter, so
As long as this is as long as this is fermented, it is fine by me.
Aye, that it is. Do you drink from the bottle?
Oh yeah. Sylvanas, out of all the things Sylvanas has forgotten, table manners is also one of them.
All right. You take a big swig, and the flavor, the sweetness, the density, the sort of earthy note that lingers on the tongue is an excellent wine of some kind of sweet berry. And you feel your hunger be sated, but you also feel the the edgings of libation. If you were to continue to drink the whole bottle, you might have to fight off being drunk this day. Keep it. Don't need your snake germs all
We
over.
were already out.
Wait, hang on, I missed that initially. Did she just say keep it? I don't want your snake germs.
Yeah, basically.
This is my plan all along. Free alcohol.
Jesus Christ, go home.
Gladly accept the gift. Thank you very much. Anyone else want to sip?
I
yeah.
shake my head.
Otto will take a gulp.
All right. Otto, this wine is... You've had quite a lot of very good wines in your time. Not that you can remember ever drinking any of them, but your palate knows. This wine... while it is very nice, it is very sweet, it does not rank amongst the wines of some of the true vineyards, the true vintages you have had the pleasure of experiencing, but it is very good for an amateur.
Well brewed.
Your hunger is sated for the day.
Excellent.
Well, that's about all I can think of. I will...
Oh,
Yes?
the Morgan. Yes. And Emiko ruffles through their bag, and takes out the amethyst that they found earlier. And
Hold
goes,
on.
sorry,
What do you want?
old habit, old custom, but here. Thank you. And offers the amethyst to the Morgan.
Morgan takes it into her palm. Oh, well, that is lovely. Thank you. This is a very pretty gem. I'm afraid if you wish to win my love with it, however, my heart is bound to another.
No, I
I was
I
only
promise.
joking, my dear. Just only joking.
They are incredibly flustered. They were not ready for that sentiment. They were not ready for any of that at all.
Morgan just kind of smiles. Well, unless you want, unless any one of you wants to lavish more gifts upon me, I think that's about everything I can offer you at this time.
All right. I'll save my lavishing of gifts for later, if you don't mind.
There are only 7 gifts upon which I want.
Aw. Well, let's hit the road. Hit the gravestones. Hit the unlit path. Let's go.
All right, everyone, take my hands. It's the same way we got here. We all have to be holding hands for this.
Fine.
I'm holding Skivanis'
I
hand
see.
unforgivingly.
Yeah, then I guess I'll grab Otto and Skivanis then. Alright, let's walk back the other way we came. If everyone's cool with that.
Yeah, there's just one thing I would like to ask. Otto, now that you've met the Morrigan, do you wish to retrieve the gloves like you said you would last session?
No.
No? Okay. Very well. Then the 4 of you, hand in hand, venture back across the field of graves. And make it once again to a glowing sort of green hole that is in a cliff face. And this cliff, now that you're looking at it from this angle, you can tell it stretches like as high as you can see and then disappears into the clouds above, which you know, of course, is a swirling storm of crows.
Ooh.
Guess there really is a hole in the world. I'm gonna walk through it.
Alright, you step through the glowing green hole and you find yourself returned to the Dryad's Grove, where the trees are still warped into the path before you. But if any of you let go of Lenore's hand, they sort of shift back into their natural positions. And the world is as it was once more.
Wait, do we see any of the dryads?
Oh, yes. Time is sitting on her little tree, on her little log in the pool of water as usual. Rosemary is over by where they have decided to throw... It's funny, they have Delilah/Dahlia's chains like on a thick branch of a tree, and then they have basically 2 more trees have started to like slowly grow around her ankles. Not that her knee is still like it's slowly repairing itself. Like you can see that there's like plant life slowly growing up in the knee hole you left. Well, I didn't mean for that to play. I just wanted... I'll just do this, actually. The knee hole you left in Dahlia's leg. Yeah, plant life is growing in there. And Rosemary... Time doesn't stop singing her song. and crying for her love, Llewellyn Law Errant. But Rosemary acknowledges you as you return.
Hey, Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Hello.
Waving very, very frantically.
Suppose I should ask, do you want your necklace back?
That is a good question. I don't think you need it anymore. So yes, I'd like it back, just in case I ever have to see the old crow for whatever reason.
All right. And Lenore will take it off and give it back to Rosemary. I'm sure we'll have to, well, me and my friends here are going to be seeing her a lot more in the coming weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of made a pact with her, but it's going to go well.
Servants of the old crow. But good luck.
Emiko doesn't say anything to that, but just looks down at their shoes. And once they say good luck, oh, thank you. I'm sure we'll need it.
All right. If nobody objects, I'd like to make my way to the town from the way we went when we were tracking down Delilah/Dahlia. If I remember correctly, the town was on the other side of that bridge.
It is on the other side of that bridge.
I hate bridges.
The only bridges I like are Jeff Bridges.
Are you leading, Lenore, then?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Lenore will just kind of be like walking along, like humming a tune. Just go in that direction.
Emiko is second. However, they continuously stop to pick up cool rocks that they see.
We have a resident magpie.
Okay. Anyone else have anything they'd like to do in the travel, or anything they'd like to do before they travel?
My mind's running a blank sheet.
Same. Nothing specific.
All right. Then you venture forth, leaving behind the Dryads and the Morrigan, and in to the wild blue yonder. It's still quite blue in Tirnial, the flowers glowing that color. But the air is warm, and I shouldn't actually have rain right now because it's not raining. It's quite summery. It's just I don't know what to do without my rain noises. I need my rain to live, Your Honor.
Real. So nice out.
And Himiko, you pick up a cool rock that like looks like it has a face on it.
I show everyone in the party. I'm incredibly proud of my new discovery. Okay, I'm adding face rock to my inventory.
That rock is fucking awesome.
Thanks. I think it looks a little bit like a face. Like you see like the eyes and then there's like a little dent for the nose, and then the mouth. It's a little squiggly, but you could see it's like it's a great like right there.
It kind of looks a little like Scavanus if you were a rock, honestly.
I hold it up to Scavanus. Scavanus, look over here. Scavanus.
What? What?
Oh my fucking god, it does.
What? What does? What are you doing?
This rock, it looks like you.
I'm going to assume that's a compliment and move on. Not actually.
Pocket the
move
rock.
on,
I'm
but,
very
like,
proud.
when you try and show it to him, he just kind of tries to walk past you because he's being compared to a rock.
I look like a kicked puppy. And I trudge around very loudly behind you. Catching up.
All right. Continue on the path until something happens.
What?
Dads.
What something? Well, allow me to roll my handy dandy notebook. All right. As you're walking along the path, can I get each of you to make a perception check, s'il vous plaît?
Of course.
Yes.
I'm so good at those.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Fuck. Wait, where's my perception?
21.
I got a 16.
I got a 10.
Oh my god.
Hey, Otto. Twinsies.
Dan.
I like our colors.
Yeah, they're very
Sorry, I was just
pleasant.
looking at them next to each other and I was like, yeah. Yeah.
You could make a flag with these colors.
We're gonna found our nation, and these will be the flag colors.
We found our gender is what we're gonna do. It's another pride flag. No nation here.
God. The D&D pride flag for nerds and nerds only.
This is the flag for the Morrigan gender.
I'm only romantically attracted to people who play D&D.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, if I look at my body count... Yeah, sure, I'll fly this
The
flag.
numbers track.
The numbers don't lie. They spell disaster for you and sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. You really do.
Okay. Scavanus, you feel there's like a twitch at the back of your neck for a second, like a hair has stood up. And you look around, but you don't see anything. And your mind comes to the conclusion that it must have been the wind.
Damn ambush is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
And
walk soundly anymore.
And then you continue, the group of you continue to walk forward till suddenly, and without warning, 6 creatures sort of fly up from like bushes surrounding your path, and you're caught off guard, but they're not attacking. They're all just holding weapons up at you, and you hear a very small, tiny voice come out. Halt!
What the fuck?
As you're as you get a better look, these look like more of the little fairy creatures, the small ones with the wings that attacked you at your campsite. But these ones, they look a little different, as in they don't look like there's nothing but bloodthirst behind their eyes, and that is immediate. One of them even looks like terrified to be holding a weapon against you, but it is not the one who is speaking, who continues. Who goes there?
Just servants of the Morrigan.
A likely story! Servants of the Morrigan?
No.
Likely and indeed true, my story, my friend.
But if you're serving the Morrigan, then why are you wearing those colors?
Hey, the clothes are clothes sometimes, okay? You just gotta work with what you got.
He looks over at you, Amiko, and sees like that your uniform is in fact like stained black because you stained it black earlier. It's like, are they holding you prisoner?
No, I just... Did you not just hear what I just said? No.
Oh.
Respectfully. And I cross my arms and I try to be a little intimidating, but not like super intimidating because they're just little guys, but like a little intimidating, you know. Intimidating / respectful. Sometimes your clothes get wrecked by the guts of something that died, and you just gotta use the closest clothes that you got, and sometimes they're clothes that don't mean the greatest things, and you just gotta deal with it. Can I roll persuasion?
Yeah, sure. Please roll persuasion on me.
Jesus fuck. Oh god, hold on. That's 18 plus 0 because my charisma sucks. So 18.
18. Well, someone just tell me what the hell is going on. This is so weird.
Listen,
Go on.
if the clothes are that big of an issue, we can take them off, okay?
Whoa, hold on, Lenore.
Like all of the fucking sprites just go, ew.
These are the only clothes I have. I'm not taking them off.
Please, no. Don't do that. We don't want to see that anymore. I'm just confused.
Our allegiance to the Morgan is a rather new blossoming affair. As in, like, the past 50 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's... the lead one starts, like, pointing at like in one direction and then in the other direction and then back in one, and then he just starts doing that back and forth until his hand gets really fast. And then he's like, Meekins, can you figure this one out?
Just fucked.
And then a fall calmer one, they unknock their arrow from their tiny little bow and goes, well, it would appear that these fine fellows, they have found themselves in the uniform of the people, that the other sprites got very, 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 very angry at. And I think I believe them about the Morrigan thing. Huh. Okay. 50 minutes ago? You'd think she would have sent out a crow to let us know.
Maybe the crow just hasn't arrived yet.
Lass, if you'd waited the 10 extra minutes to make it an hour.
We're sorry. We're really, really sorry. I'm Fneck. Are you laughing at my name?
No.
No, listen.
Good. I don't
Stop noticing me.
I can't help it. I'm a noticer.
Judging me through dimensions.
I see everything with my ultimate eye.
Whoa, that's really cool. Where is it?
Under my eye patch.
Yo, that's a really cool eye patch. Is it like a real eye patch?
I mean, every eye patch is real, but I have both my eyes. I just use this one so that I can see in the dark better. If you cover one of your eyes while it's light out and then switch the things over, then your eyes adjust to the darkness right away because it's because of like the cones and the rods in the eye. Meekins told me about it, and they told me twice, so you know it's got to be good.
Cones and rods in your eyes. You should probably get that checked out by you might need to go see an apothecary or something like that, because that doesn't sound good for your eyes.
I don't have
cones.
Well, actually, the cones and the rods. That's some very detailed scientific analysis that I can give you. Scientific analysis that I can give you. But I think Fneck would string me from a rope if that happened. Quite. Now. Sorry about this miscommunication, but this has given me a wonderful opportunity to ask a question I've been meaning to ask for the last 3 days now.
Ask your question.
We of the Sprites of Tirnial lost some of our members. Not that they have died, they're still alive, but they've gone quite mad. And I lost a good friend to this madness, but they all seem obsessed. They seem obsessed with the colors that you're wearing.
How do you mean obsessed?
They only have one desire. They They care for nothing, not eating, not sleeping. They only want to kill those wearing the purple on black and white.
That explains a lot.
Does it?
Yes, we were attacked by some of them a day or two ago.
I smack Lenore
Hey!
lightly on the shoulder.
Kind of like that, but with weapons instead of their fists.
I smack Skivanis on the shoulder.
Ow!
At least it's not a knife this time.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. They didn't make it out, did they?
What's it to you?
Oh goodness, no.
Oh.
There are 4 people in this campaign.
I understand. Well, are their bodies still there?
Oh no.
Lenore is like giving like the worst side eye ever to Amico, like
No, I'm afraid they've been naturally disposed of.
Oh.
Be very, very, very quite difficult to find them, so you shouldn't try to find them. You won't find them.
Okay. Well, it'll be a shame that that their bodies won't be interred into the ritualistic eating festival. Not festival, the ritual eating ceremony of the fallen that we sprites like to do here in Tyrnial, where we consume our fallen soldiers so that they can fuel our soldiers of the next generation. But, that's okay.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
We ate them. I'd like to apologize. We actually participated a little early then.
Oh! Don't think I've ever heard of that one before. Hey guys, they knew our traditions. These guys are cool.
Yes, we are.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
You like all the sprites start cheering. Well, all right. Do you happen to? Why do you think they might be trying to kill you then?
Maybe we were bad people? I mean, none of us can remember why we were part of the army.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a letdown. I was hoping maybe I'd get some answers out of you.
Oh. They did not appear to be like you. They were consumed with anger, blind hatred. Didn't even really appear sentient.
Yeah, they were kind of mean.
Oh,
Perhaps some kind of illness or curse?
maybe. It's kind of what we thought. 'Cause, well, some of them came back from scouting and they were all obsessed. They wouldn't eat, they don't drink, they don't sleep, you have to hold them back, really. Like,
Are there more?
a few more at our camp. I don't think you can get to our camp, though. It's really small, and it's in the hollow of, like, a birch tree. Don't think you can crawl into birch trees.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
But it's like you described. It's like they're barely sentient. And they've got nothing but hate in their eyes, and they just mumble under their breath about having to kill. But they don't kill any of us. Well, except for poor Mumbo. He was
Poor
wearing purple
Mumbo.
and black and white.
Not Mumbo.
Yeah. It's like something...
By all accounts, these colors are just bad news.
Sorry, what was the... What is bad news?
Huh?
I didn't hear
Colors.
Oh, the colors. Okay. I didn't hear the word fully. Sorry. Yeah. And you don't know either. Like why they might be bad news, besides that it makes them angry. Damn.
Not at all.
Speaking of this conundrum that we're in with the clothes, would you happen to know anywhere where we can change? I understand that your clothes are obviously a lot smaller than ours, but it's I just I worry about my friends,
Well, we don't go there very often, but Anon's Hollow, the last time I was there, there was a general goods store, and they keep clothes in stock for the Eladrin that live there. And Eladrin are like basically built like you guys, so maybe they have something for you.
It's a better lead than ever, so thank you.
Well, yeah. You're welcome.
I've reached my hand out for a little fist bump.
Fist bumps one of your knuckles.
I'm very happy.
I love this little guy and his stupid voice.
I'm so glad you like Fneck.
My boy, he's so good.
Simple as a right neck.
Oh no! Well, we'll let you continue on to the Hollow then. Safe travels.
Stay safe yourselves, and if we find out anything about the people like you going insane, then we'll let you know.
Alrighty. That would be much appreciated. If you ever find those answers, I want them too. And Fneck and the other 5 sprites flitter off into the distance. And I'm going to give you 75 experience for non-violently dealing with that encounter.
Yeah, let's go.
go. Oh, cannibalism worked out for the best.
It always
This is
does.
truly a praised Bane moment if I've ever seen one.
Jesus fucking Christ.
75, you said?
75, yeah. There you go. That hour plus of roleplay turned out to be worth something later.
Let's go.
Yay, we talked to pixies.
Just 250 more XP. Then I get armor. Can finally not have 12 AC.
Oh. Oh god.
Man, 250. How much XP are you at?
I'm at 650 out of 900.
I'm also at 650.
Wait, I'm at 550.
I was gonna say, how the fuck did I miss out on 25 experience?
Wait, I'm at
What's your number?
550.
Um,
Did I do the math wrong? I probably mathed wrong.
if two
No,
of you
I
are
think-
So, because we should all be at the same amount.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think 650 is correct. I could go back
Okay.
and think of all the XP I've awarded, but I'm pretty sure 650 is the right number.
No worries. I'm just gonna fuck around and fix that, because when you eat sprites and the sprites thank you.
I
Gotta
love
eat
these
sprites
little
more
guys.
often.
I'm drinking a can of Sprite right now. I'll put
Jesus Christ.
put some grenadine in it. Okay.
Alright, Anon's hollow, right?
Yes. Let's get there. But dying to get some new clothes.
Don't die, that's bad for your health.
It's an expression, my dear.
Oh, okay. Are there any flowers along the pathway?
Oh yes. Yes. And you're able to press them into your journal like you've been doing previously.
Fuck yeah. Are there any Otto's been kind of quiet, and so I pick a flower, probably a small, simple one, and I give it to him. Did I cut out?
No, I heard
No.
you.
Oh, sorry.
I just spaced out at a bad time.
That's okay. I've given you a small flower.
Flower! I like flower. I'll take the flower.
And Amiko like pats your hand, make sure it's like firmly in there. And is like, you seem a little off. Are you feeling okay after the graveyard?
That is a good question. Bit unnerving to see someone with my family name on the head of a gravestone. Yet it means that they're not quite dead yet. There's an open grave. And apparently I am barren of some place. Quite discombobulating at the moment.
I'm sure. That sounds a bit frustrating. But I hope the flower means something. At least it's pretty, and you can get distracted by it.
It's pretty, yes. Ah, you're a good lad. You have my thanks.
Gives you a solid thumbs up. Continues walking behind Lenore.
Yay.
Watching bone wing and butt. Sorry, I don't know I don't know what's come over me.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
Not apologize.
I'm going to anyway. I'm the DM. I'm the ruler of this land. I'll apologize to what I want to. travel, travel, travel. I made you out of clay. Eventually you find yourself at the bridge once again. This is where you fought Delilah the first time, and now you have intentions to cross that bridge and make it to Anon's Hollow. There is no gate, no obstacle. It's just a very long bridge that kind of gets foggy as it goes down. You're not sure what's on the other side.
Before Lenore starts moving onto the bridge, I sort of, hey, Lenore,
Yes.
do you mind if I go first?
Not at all. Go right ahead, Amako.
Okay, cool, okay.
And I promise I won't push you off the bridge this time.
I'm holding you to that, and if you do, you owe me 10 gold.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Amiko just starts walking. They're pretty cautious if the bridge starts to sway at all.
It's suspended by rope, so it's like there's a little bit of swayage going on. And as you move into the fog, you feel like you're at about the halfway point of the bridge, and you start to hear noises. The noises sound like two creatures getting into a fight further on the bridge. It's like the sound of something like colliding into the wood, and like yeah! It doesn't sound like they're colliding at all. It just sounds like very exaggerated fight noises. Emphasis on exaggerated.
Jesus Christ. I just walk slightly faster because I'm really curious. I don't want to meet them, but I am very curious as to see what the fuck this is.
All right. All right, so Amiko, you're the first to see that near the other end of the bridge, there are two little creatures that are like wildly fighting on the bridge. They don't seem to have noticed you just yet. Both of these creatures are like 3 feet tall, by the way. Nothing is large except for the Morrigan and the Dryads here. Even the rag picker was like kind of hunched over and was like 4 feet tall by the end of it, stature wise. But that's me digressing. One of them is red. It has bright yellow eyes. It has spikes and like points that are like coming out of like a ridge on its back, and it has pointed ears. And it's got wings and a scorpion stinger.
Oh.
And the other creature, it's sort of like it looks ungodly muscular almost, but it's also like kind of hunched over, and it has like green skin, black voids of eyes, pointed teeth, and kind of like floppy ears. And it has big claws. And these two creatures look like they're just like violently trying to murder each other.
Um, can I see any of my party behind me?
Yes. Yes, I'd say so. They're probably somewhat close behind.
Yes. Yeah, Lenore is like right behind Amico.
Uh, how does? Hold on, I'm trying to not put myself in the situation. I'm trying to fully put Amico in the situation, and Amico does not care about the consequences right now. And so I am going to stomp further down the bridge and yell, "Hey, get the fuck off this bridge! Move, bitch!"
Oh,
And I'd like to roll intimidation.
sure. Go ahead. Roll intimidation.
As a 5/4 orc, that is. Hold on. Excuse me. That's a dirty 20, because that's 18 plus 2.
Oh shit. Both of these creatures turn to you and then look at each other and then turn to you again. And then the red one with the wings starts to fucking fly away while like the little green thing just like disappears right in front of you, but you can hear like it start to like run as like very fast sort of like pattering of claws on the wood boards of the bridge, and it sort of like runs between your legs.
Oh, can I try to grab it as it runs between Amico's legs?
You can't see it, but you can try.
Aw. Okay. Okay, what do I roll?
You roll athletics at disadvantage because you're trying to grab it.
All right. Yeah. That's a 19 with disadvantage.
My god.
Daring today, aren't we? Okay. You manage to grab this invisible creature. It's like, no, no, stop,
Hey.
no.
Hey, no, turn visible. We need to talk.
No, we don't!
Please?
Let me go! Let me go! Don't feed me to the big green orc! Please, no! I'm just a little baby! I'm just a little baby boy!
Lenore's just gonna kind of look at this thing and be like, "Shh, I'm not going to hurt you. Don't worry. And I won't feed you to my friend over there."
Okay, please don't feed me to your friend! I'm just a little guy!
Jesus fuck.
It's a level 1 goblin.
All right. Then, do you have a name? Just a little guy?
It's Quasimodos!
Quasimodos. That-
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's my name, Quasimodos!
Can I do a history check on like what kind of language that this name roughly sounds like?
Sure. Also, it turns visible at your request, so I'm going to pull up a picture of what's currently in your hands.
What is? Not who is. What is?
It's it is a what?
It's a 10 on history, by the way.
Oh,
And if it changes anything, I do know the language I'm pretty sure this thing speaks.
just tell me what languages you speak.
I know Abyssal, Common, and Celestial.
Okay, you're able to determine that it's probably abyssal.
All right.
This is there he is. He's in creature art.
Little guy.
Just a little guy.
All right. Then Lenore, in a completely different language, Abyssal is going to say, "Oh, aren't you just the cutest thing?"
Hey, it responds to you back in Abyssal. Hey, no, don't touch the merchandise. No, no, you know the language. Oh, no. Oh, you're one of them fucking warlocks, aren't you? Oh, no. Don't make me your little chain boy, please. No.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm not a warlock, although I have made a few deals. But I mean, you'd be pretty cool as a chain boy. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no, don't say that. Please don't say that. I'm a terrible chain. I'm just a little baby boy. I wouldn't be a good... I'd be a terrible servant. No, no, don't do this to me.
No, you'd be the most fantastic servant ever.
No,
And
no,
you should-
no.
No, yes. You should serve me closet Modus. We'll do great things together.
Oh, no.
We're on a quest. I'll protect you from any more of those nasty imps that attack you, or whatever else.
Can you send me back to the abyss? Oh, no.
No,
This-
I think I'll keep you.
This whole thing's going in abyssal, by the way, but you can still hear I'm just a little guy. And the oh no's. That seems pretty clear.
Thankfully, I also speak Abyssal, so I heard everything about Jane.
Oh.
Come on, don't you want to travel with us?
I want to go back to the abyss. Oh, God. I hate it here. I've been just trying to kill this fucking fiend. Just trying to do my part in the blood war, you know? I don't want to be a little boy. I don't want to be a little servant boy.
Okay, listen. If you serve us, I'll make sure you get a front row seat in the abyss. Or whatever other evil paradise you'd like to go to.
I want to go back home. I want to go back to the abyss. There's this really hot like snake lady with 6 arms back home, please.
That does sound rather hot. But, no, I'm afraid I've caught you, so by rights you're mine.
Oh, man. Oh, this sucks. No. Can you roll persuasion?
Okay. Please be good. That's a 15.
15. Okay, let's... Okay, if you don't feed me to your orc friend, and please, no. And you promise to let me go back to the abyss in a year. I'll serve you for a year, but then I gotta go home, please. If you'll take me out of here, I'll serve you for a year if you let me go home.
Well then, my friend, it's a deal, Mr. Quasimotus.
Oh, it's like a deal. Oh no, that's just like what the fiends do, but I guess I've done it. I've made the deal.
Okay, then let's not call it a deal. Let's call it a pact, a bargain.
It's the thing going. Okay, okay. Yeah, I like that.
All right. Lenore will just kind of pet it a little bit like it's a dog.
Oh, I'm not a dog. No, I'm not your little chain boy. I'm Quasimotus. You're not gonna give me an embarrassing nickname, are you? Oh no. Please don't do that.
But I call you Quasi.
I knew it.
This entire interaction, I'm looking at it from the outside, and I'm looking at Lenore, and I'm looking at this fucking ugly ass guy, and I look at Lenore, and I look back at Skivanis, and then I look at Lenore, and I turn around and I keep walking off the bridge because I don't want to. I hate heights. I'm done. I walk. I'm gonna wait for them on the other side. I'm done.
All right. Emiko, you make it to the other side. I'm going to DM you a view of what you see before everyone else gets to see it.
Sexy.
Oh, Quasi, oh no, that's terrible. Oh no.
It's a wonderful nickname.
Oh, I mean, I guess from your perspective, sure. But I'm in hell. I mean, yeah, I'm in hell. Hell is even worse for me. Oh no.
There. Things will be better soon.
Don't pet me like a dog. No, no, I'm a big scary guy.
Yo,
I can scare people for you. I can do lots of violence. You want to do violence, right?
Violence? Lenore thinks for a second. Violence does sound absolutely wonderful. I won't lie.
Okay. Good. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, Quasi, let's go.
Ah, no. Oh.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Oh. You know, I didn't think it'd go down like that. For
Get in the wagon.
get in the wagon. Get 50 experience points for handling that encounter the way you did. Everyone gets 50 XP.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm handing it
God.
out like candy today. Because you'll need it.
Oh no! Don't go to level 3.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no, not my subclass. Oh no.
oh no! I'm gonna scale as a companion character. I get the sidekick block. Oh no!
Oh no, this is terrible. I don't think I'm legally allowed to do that. Maybe I am. I don't know. Oh no.
You're legally allowed to add to give him the block. It's fine.
Probably am.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what they're for. It's for characters in the wagon.
It's not a wagon, it's a family.
Ah. Family. Yeah, I can bend the rules. Fuck it. All right.
D&D is all about bending the rules.
That it is.
Like, I don't see why it's not kosher.
It's the challenge rating thing, but I'll change it. I'll make him a good little sidekick. Oh no!
Yeah,
No.
my boy.
Oh no! I'm getting nerfed.
I'm abnormally higher and or lower than the normal prerequisite, but they're giving me a pass. Oh no!
Oh no! I'm gonna lose some of my power so that I'm equal to CR 1/2 so that I can be a sidekick. Oh no!
Oh no!
You're gonna make me wear a dumb little hat.
Oh no, he's going down from 7 HP to 3.
Oh no! Ah.
I need to find a scroll of fucking find familiar so I can make this guy my familiar.
It only work if you're a chain warlock.
Only if I was a chain warlock.
Yeah, they're
Time
the only
to
ones that.
multitask.
They're the only ones that get Quasit.
No.
Oh.
Tragic.
Oh no!
All right, so now you have a little green guy following you. He's gonna. Are you still gonna like carry him around, or is he just? Are you gonna trust him to be on his feet?
For now, I'm gonna carry him around like he's a little baby. But after a little while, aka when I need to use my hands, I'll put him down.
Okay. This is acceptable, I guess. Oh no. Oh, okay.
I hear his annoying ass voice coming off the other side of
Yes.
the bridge,
Yes.
and I just sigh incredibly loudly, making sure that they can hear that I'm sighing.
A thunderous sigh comes from beyond the fog. Everyone.
But,
10 psychic damage.
Quasi's going to be a good boy, okay? Be an asset to us.
Got a fucking name?
Well, yes, he had a longer name, but I'm calling him this because it's shorter and easier.
My name is Quasitmodo.
Oh, I like that better.
Speaking this language sucks. I'm going back to my native tongue. Oh no.
Alright, but I'll join Amico.
When he switches back to Abyssal, Sylvanas kind of walks up behind him and goes, "Well, since you're a fan of your native tongue, just be sure you don't slow us down or you'll become our next emergency meal."
Oh no, you don't want to eat me. That'd make terrible food. Oh no.
Dare you talk to our new family member like that?
It should be considered
That
an
is-
honor to be an emergency feast.
What the? Wait, hold on. No. I did not agree to this. I did not agree to this. I did not agree to this. This is not family. This is. Yeah. I just gestured to all of him. This is no. No.
Yeah, see, I'm a terrible meal. You shouldn't eat me. Oh yeah.
Lenore's gonna pull puppy dog eyes on Amico. Come on, Amico.
Roll.
Roll, motherfucker.
Roll.
Quasimodo's
Okay.
also going to do puppy dog eyes.
Fuck, you got puppy dog buffed.
Okay, I got a 12 persuasion.
I'm pursing my lips at you, and I cross my arms and I go, I don't trust him. But whatever.
Oh no.
I think he's
worry,
gross. I think he's
He's not
gross.
right.
I think he's grody. I think he no.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I think you look perfectly exceptional. As he licks his lips.
Oh. This is hell. I'm in hell now. Oh no.
Just like home.
There are 4 emotions: hungry, disgusted, adorned, and Otto, how do you feel about him?
Rather neutral.
Okay, that
I don't
does
feel
make
much
up
of
all the 4.
anything.
It does make up all of the 4.
The 4 emotions of the apocalypse.
Otto's just kind of. So are we eating him or are we not?
No, we're not
What's the
eating
course
him.
of action?
Later,
Okay.
when he has proved no longer useful.
And the funeral ritual of honoring the dead by eating them or something.
Oh, please don't eat me when I'm dead. I think I turned into goo. Oh no.
Someone get a fucking straw. Someone get a fucking straw.
Oh, so we don't even have to turn you into jam. You just come that way naturally?
Oh, jam. Quasimodo is not jam. Oh no. Quasimodo hates jam. Quasimodo wants to eat the whole fruit and mash it with his teeth. Don't need a press to do it for me. Oh no. I'm just a little guy. Please don't make me eat jam.
I love this guy. I've only had Quasimodo for like 15 minutes, but if anything happened to him, I'd kill everyone around me and then myself.
That sort of rascal is amusing enough.
As all of you join Amico on the other side of the bridge, the fog parts, and a beautiful sight emerges before you. You stand at the foot of a great tree, larger than just about any tree you may have remember seeing in your life. There are buildings wrapped around the outside of this great tree, but you can tell that the inside is hollow. And there is a sign at the side of the bridge that says, "Welcome to Anand's Hollow." The tree.
Holy shit, that's so fucking cool.
There's like a great big light at the top of the tree. And yeah, I don't think I can describe it very well. The picture does a lot. But also you can see that like there's a pathway to the inside of the tree as well, if you were to follow along the bridge. And you can see that there are also buildings that are sort of like built in the same way on the inside of the tree also. So the village is both inside and outside of this great big tree.
This place is wonderful.
Let's go.
What a sight of splendor, I could concur.
And I take Otto's hand, and I go to reach for Lenore's hand, realize that her hands are occupied, and grab Skivanis' hand instead, and I'm tugging them along. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Let's fucking go.
I'm running after them.
Looks at Lenore, cringes, keeps walking.
Realism.
All right. I suppose I should ask, are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just entering, going for the first thing you see?
Clothing stores, if there's any nearby, aka the general store that the sprites told us about.
Okay. I can start with that. Lenore, you and Quasi, and anyone who might be on your path, up around the outside of the tree, not too far up, let's see. Let me first describe some of the like denizens you see out and about, climbing up and down the scaffolding, saying "Hello, neighbor," and I don't actually say "Hello, neighbor." Maybe one person does as a joke, and they're being very ironic about it. Parts of this place certainly do seem idyllic, though. Many of the people you see walking about are Eladrin. There's also those more of those like little guys. But yeah, they're like 3 or 4 feet tall, and they have pale skin and dark hair, and it looks like color has been drained from around them. Did you ever learn the name, like what kind of creature that one guy was, that attacked you in the camp that like exploded when he died?
Not in game, I think.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I don't remember.
Not in game. Okay. Well, you quickly just learn from like chatter from around the town as you're walking in that they're called Darklings. I'll just give you that one. They're Darklings. There's Eladrin. There's Darklings. There seem to be like some sprites going around, but this village was not designed with them in mind. There's satyrs. There's a lot of humanoid fae walking out and about. And then... but one thing you notice is that there's not any crows. There have been crows on the branches just about everywhere, but they don't seem to be here. But that's just something that you note in the back of the mind as you come to the general goods store. Emblazoned on the outside of this building that you see a fair amount of people like coming in and out of, and it seems to be where a lot of people are doing shopping as they come out with handfuls of stuff. Emblazoned on the front of this store is Faylighters, general goods, and outsider miscellany.
No! No! Not any later.
He's back! Voldemort's back!
It's been 10,000 years.
And Lenora, as you walk in, you hear a friendly voice from behind the counter. Hi there! Welcome to Biggs Faylighter. Fuck. Faylighters, general goods, and
Lighter fun.
outsider miscellany. Shit. Sorry, let me try that again. My brother is a lot better at these. Hello there. Welcome to Faylighters, general goods, and outsider miscellany. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm looking for the clothing section that I was told by some sprites on the way here that you had.
Yeah, I buy clothes from some of the local tailors and I keep them in stock. Some people are too shy to go to the tailors themselves, and that's where I step in as a friendly neighborhood middleman. Biggs Faylighter. This man, he looks to be a satyr. He has goat horns, but he has short cut hair, and which is like, I guess, kind of unusual for a satyr. But he has hairy goat legs, and he also has a very powerful mustache. I'm gonna post an image and character designs. Ignore literally everything but the big face in it. And also that he doesn't have goat horns. But ignore that too.
Or everything.
Just, that's the general thing of his face.
Oh my god. Okay, what kind of clothing does our good friend Biggs Faylighter have in stock?
He has clothing for the little man, clothes for the tall man, clothes for the little woman, clothes for the tall woman, clothes for everything in between, everything that you can possibly imagine, provided that someone bothered to tailor for it. These clothes aren't exactly finery, but they're nice. They've got a unique aesthetic to them.
All right.
You're able to find something in your size, and as long as it's like reminiscent of fairydom or Celtic design, I will allow you to pick whatever clothes that you buy from Faylighters, general goods, and outsider miscellany.
All right. As long as I can get one that shows my midriff and like maybe a little bow tie for Quasi.
Oh no! Don't put me in a bow tie. Oh no! Oh, this sucks.
I'm getting him a bow tie.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I'm just a little guy.
Hey, just you think. When you go back to the Abyss, you'll be the most dapper closet ever, and I'm sure that four-armed snake lady is going to find you very fetching.
6 arms. She's got 6 arms.
Six-armed.
And she's got swords in all of those arms. It's really cool. Oh.
Alright, how much?
Well. Let's see. You got any memories you're willing to part with?
Well, I don't have many memories, but...
Oh. Do a little too much shopping? That's a joke.
No,
We do coin here. We do coin. It's fine.
Okay, good. I won't give up on all I have.
Old fairy joke. It's really Titania's people you got to worry about dealing in memories, and Winter Court too. Here in Tyranny Al, we got, well, Morrigan would tax us out of every single memory we collected, so there's no point in doing that. And turns out, coin is a nice system. So for those set of gear, let me see. What is the suggested pricing on common clothes? Excuse me.
I should probably get an actual eye patch too, instead of the piece of cloth I have tied around my face. Yeah, that too, if I have it.
You know, I'm gonna say that they do not. The general store is not stocking eye patches on the reg.
Fair enough.
All right, for all that, that's gonna set you back 2 gold pieces, or your equivalent in silver, which is it's about 10 to a gold piece usually.
All right, deal. And Lenore will hand over 2 gold pieces.
All right. You can add clothes, travelers, or
All
clothes common.
Well, they're basically the same.
Yeah.
I'll take travelers.
All right.
Why not?
And then traveler. Sorry. You are, and then you can also add a bow tie for fucking Quasimodo.
Bow tie is not going to fix him, Lenore.
No, it will. It will. I can fix him. He's not even broken to begin with.
He looks like the physical embodiment of the word moist, Lenore.
So, some people like things that are moist. Amiko.
There are some things you shouldn't say loudly.
Yes, like Quasi.
Or moist.
That one too. Usually people prefer dried meat.
I'm sorry, I don't remember anything past 2 days ago. Especially not the social norms.
Well, remember this. Sky Daddy would prefer you to be dry. Now shut your mouth. Kindly. If you so wish.
My mouth will stay open, Alto.
Not sure if Bane will like that one.
I don't care about Bane, I've moved on.
You get a load of this, Scavanas?
I've gotten plenty. Is he kind of like? He doesn't really. Nah, no, he does. He does he kind of turns his nose up at that statement, and then walks. Not like out of the store, but just walks to a different section.
Damn, look what you did.
That's pretty much everything I wanted to buy.
Okay.
Save instruments for cheap here, but they probably don't.
I don't think any place has instruments for cheap. They're instruments. Take a lot of.
I'll come back when I have money.
So at this place, anything that you could find in like the basic equipment of like the player's handbook or whatever on D&D Beyond. Just about anything that you could find in the basic equipment section, they probably have in stock. For weapons, though, you will need to... Weapons and armor, you will have to find a smithy.
Hold on, I'm frantically scrolling.
It's quite a lot. While thinking is happening, I'm going to go grab another bite to eat.
Okay. Not really sure that there's anything Otto needs other than rations.
Shit, yeah, rations probably would be good.
No, but it kind of sounds like a bad macho man. No, I was not attempting to imitate a wrestler. Oh yeah. Oh no, okay.
This section is fucking great so far.
No, don't say it was in the top three.
No. It's not in the top 3. It can't be.
Can't say that joke every session.
Okay, listen. We got a little guy. We got XP for getting a little guy.
That does fill me with joy.
Quasi hurt my voice. Or not my voice, my throat.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's been rough on my throat just doing the brief imitations. I don't know how you've kept it going.
For some of it, I've been hitting like a part of my like voice and throat that doesn't like actually irritate it at all. But sometimes I dip into like something that's more gravelly and it hurts.
Mm.
Oh no, don't make me do the voice that hurts.
Yeah, no, I
Don't
won't
make
make
me
Quasi.
wagon.
I won't talk to Quasi.
I still talk to him, but I will probably adapt his voice.
Yeah, don't
Adapt
fuck
him
up
for
your
the
voice.
big screen?
Yeah. It's not book accurate quasi, but it'll have to do.
Damn, you've ruined us. We're going to show business.
That imp that flew away, that was Todd McFarlane.
Fuck. Kill him.
Track that guy down! Get him with hammers!
We used to beat people to death with hammers for saying things like that.
Well, how are we doing? How are we enjoying ourselves on this deeply unserious session?
Jesus Christ. I've made a list of things I need to buy.
Ooh.
It's like a shopping list.
Okay.
If you have like, I picture Amiko coming up to the counter in waves, because they keep running out of space in their arms. They set down a backpack, which is 2 gold pieces. And hold on, I'm doing math. me budgeting. So the backpack is 2 gold pieces. Blanket is 5 silver pieces. The 5 candles I'm buying are part of that.
Okay.
And then I'm getting frantically trying to find a flask. And I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. I found everything that I needed, and then I'm going through it to try to find it all. And this is me talking to Stall over the fact that I'm trying to find it again. 4 days worth of rations, which is 5 silver pieces apiece.
Okay.
So 2 gold more. And then tinderbox. So that comes out to 5 gold and 7 copper pieces.
Okay. He looks over your haul and he looks over like the coins that you started to assemble. As you've like taken a look at the price tags, which are like written on comically large leaves, sort of attached to each item.
Stop! I love him.
And he looks over at all your money and your things. Is like, actually, we're selling that bag at 50% off today. That specific bag. And also, we're having a deal where if you buy that bag, that specific bag, you get a tinderbox. No, not a tinderbox. Sorry. You get the flask and 5 candles for free. So I'll just take.
Squint at him.
I'll just take 4 gold for the lot.
Are you sure?
Well, of course.
Okay, but here's a cool rock because you're really nice to me.
Oh, well. We here at Fey Lighters General Goods and Outsider Miscellany. Why did I pick such a terrible name for the last word? My brother was a lot better at this.
Oh, you got a brother? That's so cool.
Yeah, he yeah, his name is Grant.
Jesus Christ.
He doesn't stick around in Tyrnial. No, he joined a carnival.
That's very cool of him.
Yeah, he had a much catchier name than General Goods and Outsider Miscellany. Miscellany? Well, anyways. Yeah, keep your rock. I don't need your rock. It just makes me feel good to, bring kindness to the good people of Tyrnial and Anion's Hollow by making sure they're not getting cheated out of.
I look a little sad because he won't take my rock.
It's a cool rock. You should keep the rock. It's cool, and I don't want to deprive you of having the experience of that rock.
But I have like 5 rocks, and I really wanted you to have this rock, because it's about the fact that this rock I picked it up for you. I picked it up for someone who is gonna be really nice to me, and it's a thank you. It's not about, and I like take the rock and I take his hand and I put the rock in his hand. And I close his other hand over this hand, and I'm like, it's about the sentiment behind the rock. Keep the fucking rock.
Whoa now. We have a strict no swearing policy here at Faylighters General Goods and Outsider Miscellany.
I mean, keep the rock. If
I'll
you don't keep the rock,
rock.
you're gonna hurt my feelings.
I'll keep the rock. I'm sorry. I'll keep the rock.
Thank you. And I go back to being my happy goody fucking self.
All right. Anyone else have any general goods needs they need attended to?
I think I will settle for about 4 things of rations and then a pair of clothes to just be the think the shirt and the character image, but like with the laces. I forget what that type of shirt's called, but I know they have it over in Scotland. Fucking I don't remember. But...
Oh, that's right. No one's character art is in character designs.
Yup, it all got posted in general.
Fuck.
Do you want us to rectify that?
I want to say yes, but also it would be funny if it was just never there and I kept getting confused.
I don't want you to get confused, so... I'll at the very least put Lenore's in there for you.
Okay. I'm not sure what it's called with the laces, but I know what you mean.
I'm blanking on the name, but can we treat that as common clothes, or do you want it to be?
Yeah,
fine?
no, that's common clothes.
All right.
No, fine is like
think...
you have a fucking embroidered vest or something.
Oh, okay. I think that'll be 2 gold and 5 silver that I'll be spending for all that.
Okay. Yeah, 2 gold and 5 silver.
Oh my god. I was scrolling through the fucking list and I came across this motherfucker and I pictured this as just a sheep on wheels.
Right, portable.
And I was like, that sounds awesome. I wouldn't have spent any money today had I seen that. I bought nothing productive. A portable sheep, you know?
Shit, Sarah.
Yeah.
Is there a strip of cloth I could buy to tie to the bottom of my spear so I could hit my gong with it?
Yeah, but also, like, you could have done that with rags from the battlefield. You didn't use all of them. Or, / you didn't trade all of them with the rag picker, I don't think. I think maybe some of them got given away, but... Also, you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Yeah, you don't need to buy fabric from Biggs. Biggs Faylighter.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Woo.
Yeah, sorry, spaced out.
It's okay.
I was reading the Wikipedia page of Kung Fu Panda 4 and I lost my grip on reality.
What the
fuck? Jack Black is coming.
Jack Black is coming. Is it my turn to buy things?
Yes, if you'd like to.
Yes, I don't know the places for things. Is that okay?
Yeah, I can look them up and get you.
I will do
I will do the fine clothes,
Fine clothes. Okay.
and then the 4 days of rations. And a burglar's kit, please.
Okay. How much money do you have?
Oh, I love that question. Probably not enough. 5 gold and 10 silver.
Okay. Yeah, you can't even buy the burglar's pack with that amount. But you could trade one of the pieces of jewelry the dryads gave you away for that whole kit. But then you'd be left with a lot less money from when you can sell it at a proper seller.
Okay, how much for just a crowbar?
Just a crowbar? Just a crowbar is 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
And then so with the 4 rations, that would be 4 gold pieces.
And I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to get the fine clothes.
Finery is 15 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
4 of us could only afford 1 set between us.
Okay, I'm not slash rich yet. I used to be a baron.
Need to find the deed to whatever land you own, and then you could sell that.
A very important person has that deed. I can't do that.
Very important.
So
Please.
important to me.
Please have a drink of the punch before entering the throne room.
The sacraments. Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
I'm good with things now.
Okay. You buy a crowbar and 4 rations for 4 gold pieces. All right. Thank you for your customerage, and don't forget to tell your friends about Feylighters, General Goods, and Outsider Miscellany.
Will do. Just, before we leave, would you know where the Sanguine stone is?
I mean, yeah, everyone does. It's like underneath the town, I think. But no one goes looking at it.
Well,
Oh.
why is that?
Because it's protected and sacred. Do you know anything about the Sanguine Stone?
No. So any information that you have is we're looking and checking stuff out, and
Oh. Well, I'm not really the person to ask. Like, it's the stone underneath the town. Well, okay, it's a ruby. It's not a stone, but sanguine stone sounds a lot. No, the alliteration, they like that more than just calling it like the ruby, the red ruby. And it's like supposedly made of blood, I think, so that's why they call it a sanguine. It's like a connection there. But you're gonna want to go to the shrine. That's on the inside of the tree. You're gonna want to find a man named fuck, what does he call himself again? Oh, sorry. Rules. Oh my gosh, I broke my own rules. Please don't hurt me, store. You're gonna want to go find Lenson at the shrine. Lenson can tell you more about. He's the keeper of the histories. He can tell you all about the Sanguine Stone, and then he'll probably probe you for more questions about why the hell you know about it. without having talked to him already in one of his hour-long lectures about the damn thing. All right. Sounds good. Now I need to go appease the spirits that live in my store so that they don't try and throw me out. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Wait, no.
Oh my gods.
Imagine him shooing us out with the fucking broom.
Yeah, he's shushing you out with the broom, and then the doors to the shop close, and you can hear like the broom being smacked against several walls. Hiya!
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Papa. I know I shouldn't swear. I tried my best. Please don't throw me over the top rope.
Well, I say we go find Ledson.
Yes, the sooner we find those keys, the better.
Yes.
All right. You travel you travel across the long rope bridge suspended ways that get you from platform to platform until you find a platform that will let you travel to the inside of the hollow. It's kind of one very big knot in the tree. You know how trees get knots from when a branch comes off? That is also hollowed out. That is like this really cool doorway that you step through to get to the inside. And I don't know how your characters feel about heights, but
Lenore will hold Amiko's hand to make sure he doesn't feel like scared. Amiko, if you fall, I'll make sure you don't fall.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Hey, just avert your eye. Don't look down. Just look either straight ahead, straight up, or at someone else.
Makes direct, loving eye contact at you.
Yeah, she will return the look. Yeah, okay.
Jesus Christ.
We just have to walk slowly and not look down. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, yeah,
Don't look down.
yeah, they've just got a fucking rock in their hand, rubbing it thoroughly.
Otto then walks next to the two of you, walks into frame. Why are we not looking down? What's that? Oh my goodness! It's so deep! Golly!
Thoroughly upset now.
Otto! I'm trying to console the poor boy, and you just made him inconsolable.
Well, I'm pretty inconsolable looking at this height.
Then don't look down. Look at me. Or look at
Hard not
Stavanis.
to look down, though.
I mean,
Don't
it's
they
not
call
the
this vertigo?
Am I the only one who's not bothered by this and in fact kind of enjoys the heights?
I wouldn't say bothered, more so just entranced. Like, why make it this high? What is the purpose?
That's to tactical advantage.
Alright, well, let's just keep walking forward and keep our eyes ahead of us and not pointed downwards.
Good, because it's rather scary to look down.
Swear to fucking God. Hold on. Hold on. Where the fuck is my dice?
Otto is my intrusive thoughts.
Jesus Christ. I rolled a 6 to keep it together. So
Uh-oh.
Oh.
we're doing great.
We're doing great, Sweaty.
If I have to drop Quasi and freaking carry you bridal style so you don't look down, I will. I swear to God.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. Let's just get to this storyteller guy without looking down. Capiche?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Um, yeah.
No, you're doing good. Just make sure your eyes don't wander.
Jesus Christ.
It occurs to you that Biggs Phallighter never gave you directions to the shrine, just that it was on the inside of the tree.
Awesome.
Sorry, I'm torturing the poor boy.
Should I send our imp friend, or our little closet friend out to find directions?
Directions?
just
Oh no! I have a terrible sense of direction.
Okay, then
It's
maybe we
you,
should.
then.
We could, we could always just ask someone.
You know,
Sylvanas would go up to the first person he sees.
What? What? Oh, hello there. What do you want? I'm a very busy woman.
The, Sanguine stone, you call it? Where might we find this stone? Or the shrine to it, rather.
You are really, really not from around here, are you?
No.
The woman you're talking to, she has shoulder-length black hair, a very pallid complexion, and oh, okay, that was just an Instagram notification. I thought my phone was ringing. And she's like, she's carrying herself with poise, and she looks like one of them darklings, but she's rather tall for a darkling. Or at least for the darklings you've encountered so far. And she... I could tell. You're, So, the shrine is where you'd go if you're trying to learn more about the stone, but the shrine isn't to... Locals just call it the shrine because it's all we know. It's a shrine to Anand, the person the tree is named after. And Lanson can tell you all about Anand and the Sanguine Stone and how much his farts smell like fairy dust. And all the peace and love that you could ever ask for in this place.
You know, he sounds a little frustrated. Or she sounds a little frustrated.
Yeah, well, me and Lanson don't exactly see eye to eye. Just put it like that. I'm Badra, by the way. If you ever go to the Will of the Drink, you'll probably find me there. It's a local tavern. If you drink, that's where you get it. And if you need a place to stay for the night, since looks like you'll need that too.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
In terms of finding the shrine
Yeah.
and landmarks.
Okay. So, to get to the shrine is near the top. You can't, once you're up there, you can't really miss it. They've got the big light at the center. That's part of the magic of the Sanguine Stone. So if that ever goes out, you know that something's gone tits up. Really tits up. It's a bit brighter than usual, actually. It's a little odd, but don't mind that. The shrine, once you're up there, you can't miss it. Whoever told you about where to find it, they probably just assumed that you'd find it. But, you know, some people around here, they just assume too much. They're not forward thinking. They just know what they know. Right. So yeah, go to the top. You'll find the shrine. Sanguine Stone, if you're looking for it, that's down below, beneath the roots, I think. Or it's at the roots. We're not allowed by the roots, so doubt you'll fare much better. And she gives, like, kind of a smile. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got hops that are about to ferment. Over.
Yes, thank you for your time.
Just gives you a curt nod and starts heading off to a building close by that has, like, there's like a sign that sort of glows. You can make a history check if you want,
Fuck it, why not?
or an arcana, I suppose.
It was not worth it. So,
Wait, I want to roll.
Okay.
Just
even
kidding.
with
That's a
Arcana, I'll be a 7.
fuck. Well, I rolled a 5, so we're not learning jack shit about this woman.
This sign, nothing. It's pretty.
Do you want me to attempt an Arcana check too?
You can if you want.
You don't have to, but you can.
No, why not?
You're all seeing the sign.
17, because of course I roll a 17.
17, okay.
Oh,
Woo! God save us. No, I'm sorry. Okay, with a 17, Lenore, you're not sure where you remember from, obviously, but something about this sign and how it's, like, glowing reminds you of, like, a legend. You, like, oh yeah, well, that's what, there's legends. Legends are a thing. Well, this reminds me of a legend. The legend of the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Willow. And how it would appear as like a glowing light in the distance, beckoning you to come for it. But the way this sign has been cleverly placed next to a mug of drink, it's almost as if it is luring you to go forward towards the tavern and drink. Thus the name, Willow the Drink.
Oh. Well, that's a nice little advertising thing. Lenore will look to everyone who's probably looking a little confused, and it's like, that's named after the Will-o'-the-Wisp. You know, like those little like lights that lead you to doom, except this is leading you to booze.
Is there anything else in there?
The spirit of capitalism.
Yes. The horrid spirit. But that was about it. Let's go find Lenson. And
How do
stay
we
away from
get-
fights.
Get up.
There's a path of like bridges, and I want to say there's like one elevator platform that brings you all the way to the top, but it's not like automated or anything. There are just like two little darklings that are pulling on a big viney rope.
Oh.
And then it like sort of stutters at the end as you can hear heavy breathing from down below. And then their partner just smacks the other one and is like, "Come on, they're not that heavy."
Jesus Christ.
Ugh. And you are now at the top of Anand's Hollow, where that light in the center glows and flickers a little bit like a flame, but very slowly, and it's not warm. And up here, there is... it looks almost like a druid's grove, but very small. There's a few people that seem to be deep in thought, praying almost. And there seems to be a statue of a woman who is holding a spear and a sword. And she is sort of on one knee in the statue that is depicting her. And there's quite a lot of like moss and overgrowth around the statue, but it's purposeful growth. It has not just been left unchecked. It's clear that they are maintaining this place. Of the sort of druidic folk that are gathered around, there is one who is not praying in thought, and is in fact standing with what I would call a grimly serious expression. He has yellow hair that flows at his shoulders, and great pointy ears, as well as greenery in his hair. And he seems to be wearing full leather armor. Oh. Welcome to the shrine. We have
Hello.
visitors. I am Lanson. How may I help you today?
I get it. Willow, I love you so bad.
Punch. Oh fuck, that's the wrong. That's not a spoiler. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Ignore that.
Oh, I was wondering. Hey, I was wondering if you could tell us about the. I turn around. Hey, what's the stone called again?
Sanguine stone.
Oh yeah, the sanguine stone. So like what is it? It looks kind of cool.
He... Can I get everyone who would like to make an insight check as his demeanor kind of shifts a little?
I would love to make an insight check if that's fine. 3.
Fuck, that's cold. Natural 20.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
Hmm. Okay. Sylvanas and Amako. Both of you can sense that Lanson, at first, he was very, like, his face was, like, stern and serious, but his voice was, like, welcoming. And, that's more just, that was probably just his face. It's his resting expression. Now he seems a little more closed off. His body language has shifted. The Sanguine Stone. How... How very interesting. How did you come to know of the stone?
Some very nice person told us that if we that the stone was supposed to help us um, find something that we've lost. Um, and Emiko's getting flustered at this point because they suck at lying. I mean, they're okay at lying, but they suck at lying. And being vague. I just, we don't know a lot. Um, heard it's around here, and it's cool.
Make
Yeah, I figured we could check it out.
Make a deception check for me, please.
Fuck, I used all my luck. Hold on. 12.
12.
Jesus Christ.
Amiko, would you like some inspiration on that?
It's a little too late to be providing inspiration.
Okay. Fair enough.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time. Okay, now try the real story. I want you to think very carefully and tell me how you really came to know of it. Because I am not playing any games here, boy.
Hold on. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, sorry. I needed to roll something on my end for how my character would respond. Emiko's hand is now very, very damp in yours, Lenore. And immediately sweating. Yeah. Well, we kind of woke up and there are memories you were kind of gone, and then we had to go find some things, and then I ate some things that we probably weren't supposed to, but then we found out that it was okay, and I guess it's not really not the point. And then we went and talked to some very hot trees, and then we had to kill, almost not kill, but not actually kill, but sort of kill, but sort of like, like, and I'm like making vague cage hand motions. One of the sisters, and then we got pulled into this like little pocket dimension thingy, but not really a pocket dimension. But and there was a bunch of gravestones, and some of them were empty. And we talked to this archfey, and then we were but their name was the Morgan, and make sure you use the pronoun because they don't like any of the other pronouns. And then and I think that's very important. I need you to respect their pronouns, because if not, I'll beat you with a stick. And then and then we got back here, and then we crossed this cool bridge, and then they were like, oh, and then the Morgan was like, oh, we need to see this stone. They're making like a rock motion, and they pull a rock out of their pocket and like a rock motion. And they're like, oh, but then we need to find this, and then they were like, you don't actually have to get the stone, and then so we're not trying to get the stone. We gotta see the stone, and it's supposed to like help us or something. And I don't know. I kind of really wasn't listening. I was kind of freaked out at the time. And then we had to do, and then we got here, and then we had to buy some things, and then do you like my cool new backpack? I got it. It was 50% off, and then and now we're here.
To summarize, we need the stone to help reclaim our memories. We know of this stone from the Morrigan, if that name rings any bells for you.
Yes. I know well of the Morrigan.
Oh no, they're sending the dogs upon us.
This guy blows dead dogs. No.
Release the hounds. I believe it. I believe the hand motions. I could hear them. To Atlas and chat.
I'm sorry for my, how shall we say, standoffish nature that I'm continuing to assume. You have no memory of coming to Tirnial.
None whatsoever, or of our lives before.
And you said you woke up. Where?
On a battlefield. Where we appear to be the only survivors, yeah?
Yeah, the people around there called it the end of the world, or edge of the world, or something to that effect.
Edge of the realm.
Edge of the realm. Yes.
Yes.
That's the correct phrase.
Because it doesn't keep going from there. There is finite space. Well, I think you will be happy to hear, although perhaps saddened later, but you will be happy to hear you are not the only survivors.
That's good? Bad?
Because another survivor came here, and they, too, came to me and asked about the Sanguine stone. And just as when they came, the light grew brighter. And the light that's, like, up here at the tree, you haven't really, like, it hasn't been, like, a conscious thing that you've noticed, but it is definitely brighter than when you came up the elevator, now that you're here.
Oh.
But they had no answers for me about how they came to know the Sanguine stone. They just started... They were far less... Well, they were in about as much of a state as your orcish friend that seems to be hyperventilating. Someone should probably catch them.
Oh. I'm a coat.
I wonder if we touch it, if it'll like turn into the sun or something.
Do not touch it. Do not get close to it. In fact, I would have you stand as far away as I can get you.
Oh, you don't like the light? I know, I feel that sometimes. Sometimes it's a little too bright. You know, if you take a piece of cloth and you like lay it
Shush!
like, half in front of your eyes and then...
Silence. I don't need you to exaggerate yourself any more than you already have. Exaggerate, exacerbate, same difference.
I was just trying to be helpful.
If you're going to have the monopoly on words in this conversation, you might as well use them correctly.
Damn. That is a good point. I will take it up. And I don't mean to monopolize all the words, I just mean your friend seems to be having trouble with them.
Amiko, after this, it's okay. If you calm down, I'll buy you a pint at the tavern.
I appreciate that, but I can't drink. But thanks.
I'll buy you a pint of water at the tavern.
Is juice an option?
If they have it.
Okay. Okay.
So, this other survivor that came here, what did they look like and what did they do?
They were an elf, as far as I could tell. Pale skin, shoulder-length black hair, straight, kind of oily. Lots of jewelry in their ears. I'm surprised they went to battle with that in. Wore those colors all the people in the battlefield in that army when they marched through here did. Purple on black and white. Brass accents on the metal. They were much like your half-orcish friend. Very, very exacerbated when they came to me. But they did not offer any insight as to how they came to know of the Sanguine stone without me telling them about it. Or indeed anyone in the town. Not that it's something we talk about very much, besides myself.
I see.
This has raised concern for me, as the Sanguine Stone is very important to Anand's Hollow's safety. And the glowing of the light means that the stone is doing something when you are around. I did not... And of course I have no way of testing what actually makes it happen, but it has been all of you outsiders that it has happened with. Both that fellow, I think their name was Carrion. They managed to spit that out in a legible manner.
But they cannot say how they knew of the stone.
No. They started repeating things to themselves. Like it was very important that they kept saying certain things.
What did you see in their eyes? If you saw anything at all? Were they in their right mind? Or was something unwell, some sort of mindless anger?
There did seem to be some form of mindlessness to it all. But in their eyes, he closes his own and he thinks back. You can see him scrunch his forehead. No wrinkles. Man is a fucking skincare god. Sorry.
Dermatologists hate him.
They despise Lanson. Now that you say it, I think by the time we threw him down to the roots, not from up here, mind you, just we keep prison cells in the roots. He did seem... They seemed a little crazed, like their eyes looked empty.
What an unfortunate trend that's been occurring rather often lately. Only in about 3 days that any of us here other than you can remember, and yet this would be about the third account of such a thing. First, there were these pixies, blinded with rage, that attacked us based on the colors that we were wearing, and then a dryad who had a complete shift in personality and name, who her sisters are currently trying to cure. This is really quite the epidemic.
Oh, you did something about Delilah.
Oh yes, we subdued her fine, broke a leg, I think. But in the care of her sisters once more.
Thank you. She's been a problem for months now, and we didn't want to have to do anything to her. But we were getting ready to.
Well, now you won't have to.
Yes.
All well and good.
Then I suppose it is no surprise to you that things have been going wrong in Tierney Hall for a while now. Not just the recent spring of madness. For months, our home has been threatened.
It is perhaps related to how things won't die on occasion.
That has been the way of things for centuries.
Ah, but this is newer.
Yes.
Interesting.
First, I can tell you all about it if you wish. I think I've pieced together some of the things that have happened.
Yes, I would rather like to know what's going on.
All right.
That would be beneficial.
Take a seat. I'll have one of the initiates brew you some tea if you'd like.
Tea would be appreciated, and juice if there is any around.
We still have some of the berries from spring. He smiles at the little joke of his.
From a couple of days ago.
We still have the berries from yesterday. We can make some strawberry juice for you.
Strawberry.
Yes.
Yes, quite good. Very good.
All right. You all.
Give Atlas some juice.
You all get sat in sort of like a circle by the shrine. There's lovely seating. It's kind of it's made of like live plant life, and as you like sit down on a chair, it feels like it's almost wrapping you a little bit in a kind of comfort. It's not like squeezing you or anything. You have the full choice to leave, but it's nice. It's nice to sit on. Let's see. What would be...
So it's like a hug?
It's kind of like a hug from a seat. Tyrannial has been able to... Nothing has died in Tyrannial of natural causes for a long time. As the keeper of the histories, it is my job to know how and when that happened. And less of a job, more of a duty. That would be when we separated from the domains of joy. Centuries passed. Tyrannial was once a domain of joy within the Feywild, but the Morrigan and Titania had something of a falling out. Rumor has it that the Morrigan and Titania once loved each other very much, but something happened to come between that. This was around the time that the Raven Queen also disappeared from Titania's court, but very different circumstances with that one. But the Morrigan took Tyrannial, and instead of joining Titania's enemy in the Winter Court, that Queen of Wind and Air, she took Tyrannial off somehow. I'm not sure how she managed it. And quite frankly, I think she's kept it a secret from everyone except for herself. And so Tyrannial has drifted in the astral. Going between planes, time between time. Sometimes we stay in one place for a long time. Sometimes we move quickly. But things are usually fine. We usually stay far enough away from any other plane that nothing truly happens. Recently, however, we've stopped. Tyrannial is no longer moving. And that is when the trouble started. Lots of things have happened since then. It started with the night hags. When Tyrannial left the Feywild, it was mostly outsiders that wished to stay with the Morrigan. Darklings, Eladrin such as myself, sprites, all sorts of Fey spirits. Those that I've just listed are among the residents of Anand's Hollow. I can get to the story of Anand should you still wish to learn of the Sanguine Stone. But there were no hags here until we just stopped. And a coven of night hags came to this realm that called themselves the Sisters Sacrilege. They would do terrible things, but Anand's Hollow was kept safe, thanks to the Sanguine Stone. But other things have happened besides just the night hags that were of no cause of theirs. Dahlia went mad, killing travelers. Crops that we grow at the bottom of the tree that are not just the berries that bush. They haven't grown nearly as well. It takes longer and longer to harvest crops each season. It's getting worse. There are roots that grasp and pull outside of Tyrannial. plant life never stops growing, truly, but it seems to have grown to have a mind of its own. It wishes to consume travelers so that it can grow ever more. And the four of you, you remember that something like this happened to you while you were traveling out in Tirnial, where the roots tried to grab you and pull you into the dirt. Places that
Almost died.
You almost fucking died. Some people have very strange dreams. There are places in which that used to be full of joy and song and wonder in this place that are now eerily silent. And perhaps the most ominous of all, the crows have stopped visiting Anan's Hollow. You see them all over Tirnial, but they don't come here. Some of us have taken it as a sign that the Morrigan has forsaken us. I don't know what to believe. The tea is ready at this point. It's quite tasty.
What of the juice?
The juice, they're taking a little while longer with the juice. They have to, like, crush it and strain it. The tea they had on hand and ready to go, but the juice has a little more prep work.
I frantically apologize when they come out with the juice. I did not realize that it was going to be so much work. I'm sorry.
No harm done. Truly. Yeah, it's fine. We made some for ourselves as well.
I love juice.
It's good juice. It's strawberry juice.
No wonder it took so long. Strawberries have a low water content.
Yeah. Basically making jam, but putting more water in
Enjoy your puree.
it.
Thank you. I will, Otto. Enjoy your leaf water.
Imagine, like, Otto's drinking it, like, sticking his pinky out as he holds the cup.
Precisely.
He would.
Lenore's doing the same thing. Brit's got a Brit. So all these issues have been caused by TNL stopping.
I think so, yes.
Do you know how or why it stopped?
How would be the Morrigan willed it? She is the one who made it break away from the Feywild in the first place. I imagine it's more complicated than she just willed it and it happened, but she did something. It's her land.
Alright.
And then as for why, well, she doesn't... The crows don't visit Anan's Hollow anymore, and the crows sometimes have messages from her. We haven't heard from her since the place stopped.
Oh, that's all, because we met with the Morrigan, and she told us to come here and seek the Sanguine Stone.
Yes. I do remember you saying that.
How do you feel about the Morgan?
My feelings as of late have become complicated, to be honest with you. I don't know whether she's still acting. When she left with us, she promised Tirnial would be a place where the other would always be safe. That is what Tirnial means, after all, within the Sylvan language. The land of the other. But, well, we haven't heard from her. And I have faith in her. But I would be a liar if I did not say my faith has not been questioned. And so that she has sent you, not to bring any message of what has been happening or why she has not spoken to us. Nothing for us at all, just to tell you to seek the Sanguine stone. Why? It is not a very... You may understand why that gives me pause.
Yes, when you put it that way, it is rather suspicious.
Suspicious is an apt word. I suddenly realize I've told you all this and I don't know your names. I don't think.
That's okay.
Maybe for you.
I, at the very least, am Lenore, and this little adorable thing next to me is Quasi.
Oh,
That's
don't introduce
improper.
me. No.
Improper term, Lenore.
Quasimodo is his name, proper.
Quasimodo. No.
Quasimodo.
Oh, and you brought
Trust
a
me.
demon. Fantastic.
Yes, it is rather delightful.
Don't worry, I'm keeping him on a short leash.
Yeah, she's got
There's no leash there.
Baron Otto von Zauber, my title.
Baron. Very nice. Lenore, Baron.
Yeah, but I hate being proper. Okay, Savon.
Sylvanas.
And that's all you usually need to know about me. Because I can't remember the rest.
Don't mention Bane, don't mention Bane, don't mention...
And then
Sorry, what was that?
that just leaves the half-orc. Assume half. Sorry if I'm making assumptions I shouldn't be.
Hold on. Fuck. Emiko almost, it's like almost a sneer. Just call me Perch. Perch is fine.
Perch. Okay. Perch. So, as I was saying, I would say that suspicious is a rather apt word, Baron Otto von Zauber, for how I feel about this whole situation. And about you. And the Sanguine Stone. And the Morrigan telling you about it. Do you think the Morrigan may have told the fellow we have at the Roots about the Sanguine Stone also?
She made no mention of it to us. But that does not exactly mean anything.
Yes, I think we'd have to speak to him himself to figure out any more.
Yes, something here is not lining up. It feels like a con.
I can take you to them if you'd like.
I think that might be a good idea,
Yes, that
I
would
mean-
be rather satisfactory.
especially because we can see the Sanguine Stone on the down there.
And then we can end the session.
Oh, we're not keeping him with the Sanguine... them with the Sanguine
Oh.
Stone. That would be ridiculous.
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, we're not ending the session."
Oh, yes,
That's what
no,
I
this...
thought they were gonna say, and I was like, hold on. It's 9:30.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and wrap up quick. I have a perfect moment to wrap up with the direction we're going. Don't worry. Very shortly. So we're not keeping them with the Sanguine Stone, and I'm not taking you to the stone without telling you about its nature first. I just wouldn't feel comfortable with someone who doesn't know what it is being near it.
Make
Fair
it sound
enough.
like it's alive.
It's made of the blood of a hero. It may as well be alive.
Touche.
And it is the only thing that has kept us safe from everything else that has been torturing Tyrannial as of late.
How does a cool rock keep you safe?
The curse. Or, it's a curse for others, a blessing for us. The light, it suffuses the bark of the hollow. It has some kind of protective magic properties. Born from a wish. And from the dying moments of a hero. But there's time for that. I will take you to our prisoner. See if you can get something out of them that we can't.
I have bad feeling about what this prisoner is going to be.
Yeah, I also feel like this guy is taking us down there to throw us in the slammer himself.
That's
We
pretty.
are
I'm
having-
so glad that I'm not the only one who's thinking about this. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey,
Okay,
it's
I'm
fine,
having a
it's fine.
different bad feeling from the two of you.
How could I ever give you bad feelings?
That's not what I said.
Wait, did I miss? I'm silly.
I said that
Wait.
I'm having a bad feeling that is separate from the one that you're having.
Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense. I was confused.
No worries. See, I'm the only one with a character hook. Like a literal character as my hook.
Ah, see, no, wait,
I'm-
no, you're not. No, you're not.
Who else that is alive?
You don't know them yet.
I've seen them. Oh, you mean for
Quincy.
you or someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair enough that you have a revealed character hook. I thought you meant like you were the only person in the. I don't know why I took that so personally. I'm so sorry.
You're
It's like, what
exploding
the
my mind,
fuck are
Alice.
you talking about?
I'm just saying my bad feeling. It doesn't matter. Let's get to it.
No, your bad feeling isn't completely valid. I'm sorry for invalidating your bad feeling, Willow. I am gently patting you on the shoulder, morally.
Thank you.
Lamson finishes his tea and gets up. It's a long way down. Best start making our way there now.
All right, I'm gonna follow this guy.
Quasimodo's got a good feeling about this. Oh yeah, gonna get some answers.
Oh, now I really don't trust this shit.
Yeah. See, we should all try to be positive, like Quasi here is.
I'm just a little guy. I'm going on an adventure. Oh.
I love you.
All right. Is everyone following Lanson down to where the other survivor is being kept?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You take the elevator platform down and follow him to another elevator that takes you directly to the floor, actually. Down to loamy dirt connected to solid stone. Real good feelings, good vibrations coming from here.
The vibes.
Why are we vibrating? I didn't consent to vibrating.
Sorry. Let's see. And there's a great oversized root that's about the size of a person that Lanson speaks a little incantation on, and a doorway appears. It starts to like glow sort of yellow like the lines on his face. And a doorway appears in the root. It's like, I don't want to alarm you. This is going to open up into a cave.
Cool.
Quite alright.
And
I always prefer damp places anyway.
I fucking hate this guy.
Very well. And the door... He opens up the door, and he goes in first.
Okay.
Yes. No closing the door behind you. And you walk in, and the lovely forest ambiance? Forest ambiance.
Florence ambiance.
Florence ambiance. Wow.
Christ.
Changes as you start descending through the root and end up somewhere deeply subterranean. There's no natural light that is coming down into here. You'll be relying solely on dark vision if you have it, and getting fucked if you don't, unless you use a light source.
I'm gonna
Aw,
cast light
man.
on. Let me cast light on Quasi.
Oh man, I'm being used as a human torch. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't make me glow. I like being in the dark and the damp. Please don't make me the light source. Oh man, I'm just a little guy.
Okay, then I'll make my lance the light source instead of him.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love you, Lenore. I love you so much. You didn't make me your little chain boy, and I don't have to be illuminated. I can run around in the dark. Oh my god. It's just like the abyss. I love you so much.
Now, just behave yourself a little bit.
I'll behave. I'll behave so good. I'll be your good little behaving boy.
Really wanted to know that if you made him, if you cast light on him, if he would glow green because he is green.
Quite possibly.
In a better world.
So as your lance sheds light on the cave, you realize that something on the stone is being reflected in the light.
Oh no.
It was faint at first, but it looks like it kind of glows a silvery glow. Do you realize it's writing? How many people here can read Elvish?
Not I.
Wait, fuck.
I can.
Oh,
Nope.
if there's any overlap between Sylvian and Elvish, then I can. If not, just go honest.
I'd imagine it's like similar. It would be
Yeah.
like if you could read Old English, you could probably read Modern English.
Sure, okay. I just see it as Shakespeare stuff.
Yeah.
It's harder for me, but
Yeah,
I get the gist.
It's a little harder, but you get the gist, I'll say.
Wait a minute. I already have Otto speak so inanely and use old-timey words. It's probably okay for him.
Okay, so Otto and Sylvanas. This first message written on the wall reads as follows. My name is Carrion Blackfeather. I serve the noble Baron Otto von Zauber with honor and pride.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
So our mystery person was a servant of yours.
Yes, sure is not helping this issue of us appearing suspicious.
Oh.
That begs the question, what has caused them to be here? It could not be for... It is likely not for the Morgan. Otherwise, why would you not have made mention of it to me? She knows that I'm Baron. Then I assume it's something that this Carrion Blackfeather would mention. Perhaps it is some additional outside force. What has made my Carrion do this?
Why write it on the wall then? Or floor, I forget. So why write it in a cave? Why do cave writing?
Why write in cave? Well, that may just be because she's bored. Plenty of reasons to write in a cave.
Bit of a boring sentence to write when you're bored, though.
I think it's a perfectly fine sentence. But yes, Why just this information? Well, obviously she wasn't banking on me having amnesia.
Oh. But mayhaps she was trying to avoid her own amnesia? I'd
Hmm.
be a bit weird to be to actively acknowledge losing memories.
Yes, unless you're us. But the last thing I do remember is her running away from the battlefield. The lot of us, we either suffered death or just barely escaped it. She likely did actually escape. Therefore, I would bargain no amnesia.
Hmm.
If that is how it works. Tough to say.
Maybe it's not the only message she wrote.
My new novel, Murder, She Wrote. Is there anything else that my dear Carrion has written?
There's a lot more cave to go. Not in this immediate area. But if you take like 10 steps forward, more silvery sort of chalk starts to glow on the walls.
Okay.
Oh, more chalk.
Another message, still in Elvish. So, the two of you. Otto has brought me to this place. Duty forced his joining of the left hand of midnight.
Left hand midnight. Oh yeah, she was babbling about some sort of crew of companions that we had before she left me. Left hand midnight. This is a snazzy title.
Another message starts to glow in the distance. He told all of us we had a choice. He would not force us to go to Tir Nial. Pollen and Vania stayed behind. I followed my heart.
Really sweet in a sad way.
Pollen, Vania, Carrion. Oh, there was another name she mentioned, though. Wasn't there a skull crusher? That was the chap I wanted to meet. Continue looking for messages.
All right.
Skull Crusher.
Yes, I'd imagine it's rather explanatory, but it's always the subversion that you're hoping for. Maybe it's a rather blessed nice chap.
I guess we'll never know.
Well, hopefully we'll know.
Think
From
if
the
any
bloody
skulls got crushed.
Let's try to limit the crushing of skulls to our enemies, at least.
But that's the fun part.
Okay, alright. A little.
Okay, continuing on.
Okay. Lanson puts his back against one of the pillars, and he just says, I didn't know these were here. I'll let you to continue looking for them. The prisoner will be around here somewhere, this carrion. There's no way out. Okay. You go looking and you find another message. Close to the last one. They seem to be all like... The handwriting is getting less and less good on each message. Like, it's subtle right now, but like there's a noticeable change so far.
Okay.
I am loyal to the Baron, and I am loyal to my queen. I'm not sure everyone else is. Another message on kitty corner on the opposite wall. I pray to the goddess Illustrae. I am no drow, but I was raised dancing in her light. Another message. I can feel the memory slipping away. I had a duty to do. I can't seem to find a way out of here. Another message. The handwriting is getting worse and worse. It's still in Elvish, though. Aurora knows what happened to us. I don't remember who she is anymore. Another. I was in love. I hope that stays when everything else goes. He doesn't love me, but that's okay. I can love him from afar. Another message. We were from Cormyr. Suzail feels important. The messages now seem almost a little deranged. There's 2 left, and then it leads into a bend in the cave. If I say her name 3 times, I become like her. And then one last message, scrawled on the floor in very messy Elvish, but you can just barely make out what it says. An angel is dead, and we allowed it to happen. We knew. I don't remember what it was that we knew, but I know of the knowing. And then, around the bend of the cave, amidst a pile of black feathers, there is an elf with black hair and earrings weighing their ears down, wearing a simple garb of purple and black and white. And they look up at you, Otto, and they turn their head as if they feel like they should recognize you, but they don't. Did I not? Good.
I know that art.
Ooh, they're pretty.
Very familiar with that art. Oh. Okay.
I think this might be a good point to end the session, actually.
Was this not what you were planning on ending it on?
No, this is what I was planning to end it on. I just wanted to
What?
make it a softball for some reason. Oh, of me declaring that that's the end of the session.
No,
Softball.
please end. I want to pee.
You have my
You
permission to
said
piss.
please. Thank you. Oh, baby, incredible. This was a fantastic end. Very interesting. And also horrifying. We're not even in the scary campaign anymore.
I can't help myself.
I was like expecting it to go become like a pseudo version of that scene from Neverending Story that I really like. I probably gushed to you about that scene before, right?
Is it in Neverending Story 2?
No, the original.
Oh.
Because it's right before he meets Gamork. And like Atreyu learns that the name is Gamork. Because it's Atreyu and Bastion like seeing representations of every step of their journey. And if they're like engravings. And then the next engraving is Atreyu standing at the base of this giant wolf that's in the wall. And then he moves 5 feet to the right and he sees the giant wolf in the wall. I fucking love that scene. It's scary as fuck.
Something not entirely like that, but you know, kinda different.
Or like indie horror video games. That's very much what the vibe was, like coming across different notes of someone's dwindling sanity.
Which was beautiful.
Yes, so good. So good, I gotta piss now.
Okay, go piss.
Oh my god, go piss, girl.
I will. Thank you.
Have a nice piss, baby.
That session was so good, Sarah.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's gotta be in the top 3.
Oh wow, that's impressive. It's number 4.
Yeah. I think this might be my favorite in this campaign so far.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I really liked the little quasi guy. And also I really liked the stuff at the end with Carrion. It's so good.
Finally.
That worry's so fucking bad.
You worry?
Yes, I'm full of worry.
I hope we don't have to kill this like hot elf dude. By that I mean Lanson. Fucking wish.com Halston.
Don't trust him. He gives me the ick in the best way possible.
That's fair. But I mean, I have a little dude. He'll help us get out of any situations
I
or
fucking hate
chicanery we
that
find
dude.
ourselves. Why do you hate him?
I don't like hate him, but I do. He just seems so puntable.
I
You
know,
know?
but like, don't say that to my son.
Oh, I'm just a little
I'm not
guy.
gonna say it actually.
No, please don't punt me.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
The last session, Lenore was like, I'm living my life to become better, and then immediately adopts a closet the following session.
You know, sometimes you just gotta get yourself a little demon guy. Just a little demon boy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure either Suna or Sirik wouldn't mind. Right? Neither of them would care that I have a little demon guy now, right? If anything, it's good that he's not
Gracious.
fighting the blood war anymore.
Oh, that's so good.
Get to turn him into a good guy by the end of this.
Just
Mark
a,
my words.
just a little guy. Just a
Okay.
little guy.
His stepbuck may say chaotic evil, but I believe I'll be able to get him to chaotic neutral at the very least.
Oh.
All right, I do have to dip because I work tomorrow, and I've got some meal prep to do. But it was an amazing session, Sarah, as always.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm glad you liked
I fucking love all of your sessions.
it.
I'm so glad that I put in my new schedule today, and I don't work at all on Wednesdays now. Today was an odd one out because I didn't have enough hours to hit 40 this week. And then I hit overtime, which was not the plan. But like fuck. I will keep my Wednesdays free for however long you need because I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Oh.
My whole ass heart.